In this video we are going to discuss about the Kc, how to determine the Kc. What is Kc? Kc is basically the concentration or the ratio of the product in the reactant. How to find that? Okay, first of all we are having the two methods to find that. First is the physical method and second is the chemical method. If we talk about the physical method, that is basically to determine by a device, that is a spectrophotometry. This is basically a device or a technique from which we will find out the Kc. So if we talk about the spectro, as you guys all know, this is the spectrum, and photo, which means light. So we are having the different light like IR, UV, we are having ultraviolet, visible we are having. So we are having the percentage of absorption of radiation. What does it mean? This is the unit to observe the Kc. How? For example, this is the reaction, that is a reaction. Okay, this is the reversible reaction we have taken. For example, this is the reaction, and we have put this UV on this reaction. Okay, so the concentration will be change. Of course. So the absorption will be also change. Okay, the absorption will be also change. The concentration will be change. Okay, after some time the concentration will become constant, like the concentration of the product and the reactant will be become constant after some time. So the absorption will be also stop. So this is the percentage of absorption of the radiation to observe the unit to observe the Kc, like it's the reaction become constant or the reaction concentration is getting changed. How to determine? Just because of that method you will easily determine that the concentration is at the equilibrium state or this is at the variable state. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the chemical method. Chemical method is done by the titration. Titration is what? This is the reaction. For example, I'm taking the reaction, that is the ethyl alcohol plus acetic acid and the product we are having, that is the plus water. Okay, this H will react with this and this will react with this. This is the product. Okay, this is what? This is the bond. What is bond? This is the ester bond. What is ester bond? Ester bond is basically the alcohol plus acid. When they combine into the product, so they make a bond. We are calling that as a ester bond. Okay, so I'm writing the same reaction over here to make you understand properly. Okay, so we are having the same reaction I'm writing over here. Plus H2O. Okay, so here you can see that we are having what? We are having the concentrations. Okay, first of all we are having the initial mole. For example, we have taken a mole of this, A mole. Okay, B mole. We have taken the concentration, like amount I'm talking about. Okay, A mole, B mole. Okay, so if we talk about this, so there will be having 0 mole because the reaction has not started yet, so there is no formation of the product, just we have taken the reaction mole of the reactant just. Okay, after in the second step we have taken the mole. Okay, when the reaction will be start, so we are taking, that is the minus X mole of this, minus X mole of this. What is X? X is basically the concentration which will move forward. Okay, And minus is what? Because when the reactant is going into the product, so the concentration will become down and product concentration will become increase. So that's why we have taken minus, because the reactant concentration will become down. Okay, and here the from the reactant the concentration is becoming down, which means the product concentration will increase. So we can write here positive x mole of this and positive x mole of H2O. Okay, so the reaction has started and it is a forward reaction. After that, here we can say that the forward mole, okay, after the third step we are having, that is the equilibrium will develop. Of course, after some time the equilibrium will develop like this will be become equal to this. So we can write here that A minus X, B minus X, we are taking the total, okay, and this is the reaction, which is the equilibrium, which means the reactant and product are equal. And here we are having only the x mole and 0 the x mole. Okay, fourth step we are having, that we have taken the step which is the concentration. We are taking the concentration of equilibrium. Concentration. So concentration, as you guys all know, the concentration formula we are having, that is the volume mole per dm cube. So we can write here that A minus X volume, which is the concentration, B minus X volume, okay, and the X volume, X volume. Okay, so this is what, this is the concentration which is constant, which is Kc. Okay, so as you guys all know, Kc is like the product concentration and the reactant concentration. So now we are writing the product concentration and the right, and this is what, this is the reactant concentration and this is the product concentration. So we are writing this as a reactant and the product. Like for example, Kc is equal to the product and the reactant. Okay, product and reactant. So we can write here that product concentration we are having C2 H5OO CH3 and H2O. This is what, this is the product concentration, and the reactant concentration we are having, that is C2H5OH, okay, and CH3COOH. This is the reactant concentration. Okay, so we can write here that we can write x upon v, and here we are taking the A minus X upon v, A minus B upon v, B minus X, sorry. Okay, the reactant one and the product one. Okay, we have taken this. Now this v can be cancelled by this, so we can write here that Kc is equal to x into x is equal to x square upon A minus X and B minus X. This is the Kc. So to become from this formula, we can you can say that solve the different problems that we'll be discussing in next video. So this was about the determination of the Kc by the two methods.